Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your tarot card for the week of June 14th, 2026. It is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, please take what fits and leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it is meant for someone else to hear. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. And if you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also, Taurus, keep in mind, this is not what you don't see coming for the week ahead. The tarot card of the week reading is intended to be a message to you from source, something that they want you to consider so you can make the best decision for you and your life at this time. With all of that said, now let's begin. Tapping into the Taurus collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, excuse me, as well as Venus placements. What is the tarot card of the week here for the Taurus collective for the week of June 14th, 2026? We're going to get one more shuffle here for you. Thank you. Tarot card of the week, the Nine of Cups. What situation in your life is bringing you emotional fulfillment? And at the bottom of the deck, Taurus, we have the World card. What is closing out for you now, and what new cycle are you ready to start? Okay. Tell me why the Nine of Cups is the tarot card of the week here for my beautiful bull gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Everyone always thinks I'm so partial to the Taurus collective. I haven't known like a nasty or negative Taurus in my life. I'm sorry if you're a cross watcher and you don't like that, but it's just true. Stubborn sometimes, yes. Loyal to a fault, often, yes. Rude or nasty, no. None, not that I have encountered. So Nine of Cups, it looks like you have a chapter here that's trying to close out or has closed out. The intended purpose, Taurus, is for source to move you towards happiness. So if anything is leaving your life or has left your life, I would see it as a benefit, even if it is a difficult ending. Tell me more about the Nine of Cups here for Taurus. Why is this their tarot card of the week? One more shuffle. Thank you. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Moon. And we have the Lovers. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords. So there's a choice here that you've been contemplating about. It's a very emotional choice for you, and it has you very much up in your head. Should I move in this direction or not? Okay. Knight of Swords. Should I take this action or not? Should I speak these words into existence or not? Knight of Swords. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. Knight of Swords is clarified by Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. So there's something here that you would like to approach or speak about with another individual, whether that's someone who's professional, platonic, or romantic to you, but you don't want an argument over this. There's something here that you want to address, but you're not looking to clash with this person. I think you're looking to clear the air. I think you're looking for some, how are we going to move this forward in this professional, platonic, or romantic setting? But I don't think you're looking to fight or argue. The Moon. Why is the Moon here? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Moon is clarified by the Fool, the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Wands. Okay, so this is your fear. Your fear is, if I were to speak to this person about this, if I were to take a chance, take a leap of faith, this could go in one or two directions. It either goes extremely bad and this person tells me it's over, it's done with, or this goes extremely well. And I think that's the fear here that you're wrestling with. You know, let's say you have a friend. We'll put this in the context of like a platonic connection. You have a friend and things have been kind of off with the friend. And you love the friend, you like the friend, you respect the friend. You don't want to lose the friendship. But you're like, if I speak about this, this could go one or two ways. They're either going to say, yeah, you know what, something is wrong. I don't want this friendship anymore. And they're, you know, and then you realize, oh my God, we're really done and over with. Or they say to you, oh no, everything's fine. I've just been stressed with work and family and blah, 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 blah. And then you have like this happily ever after outcome. So this is sort of what's buried here between, but I was going to say between, interesting choice of words. This is what is hiding, if you will, or yeah, hidden under the energy of the Moon. These are all of your subconscious thoughts and feelings about this. If I were to take a leap of faith to address this particular issue with this person, does it end this association or this connection? Or am I just relieved and I realize, they make me, you know, realize, oh, it's just in my head. This could even be work. I feel like things are a little off at work. I'm not sure if my position here is stable, right? I'm not sure. And we know how Taurus loves their stability, but it's almost like I don't want to confront this person to have this conversation as much as I do want to confront this person and have this conversation, because I have some fears here. They might say, well, you know what, Taurus, now that you brought it up, we've been meaning to talk to you. There have been some budget cuts and your position is on the line. Or they might say to you, oh no, everything's fine. We are downsizing some other aspects of the company, but you are safe and secure here, 10 of Cups. So I just feel like because you don't definitively know how this is going to play out, you are reluctant to address something here that you want to address. The Lovers. Why is the Lovers here? Why is the Lovers here? It's the ultimate choice card in tarot. One more shuffle. Thank you. Lovers is clarified by the Chariot, the Four of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have Four of Wands. So this is in regards to structure and stability, whether that is someone you're in a committed partnership with, or your job, or, you know, you're not sure if you want to talk to the landlord about that lease that's coming up for renewal. Whatever this is for you, it is around either house and home or structure and stability. And again, we know how Tauruses love their stability. So the opportunity here to discuss something that's weighing heavily on you is there. The choice is there, but you're holding yourself back because there's a fear here of rejection or a fear here of loss. However, your tarot card of the week is the Nine of Cups. What situation in your life is bringing you emotional fulfillment? Presently, not this one. And not this one because it's not stable. So whether this person says yes or no is irrelevant. And you're probably watching this going, yeah, bullshit. There's a big difference between keeping a job and not keeping a job. Not really, because you don't know if you're keeping that job. So just because you don't know what this person is thinking doesn't mean that your job is any more secure. So what is bringing you emotional fulfillment? Not this one, because there's something here that you want to address that you're reluctant to address. So you're still going to exist in the state of Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, 10 of Swords, you know, worst case scenario, which isn't making you happy. So I feel like your challenge here at this time, Taurus, is to address something that's been plaguing you. And you sort of seem to be of the belief, if I don't address it, it'll go away. It's reminding me of that scene in Jaws where there's a, you know, obviously boat out in the ocean, right? Woman is like down in the hull and she's and the shark is circling her. And she's like, make it go away, make it go away. I don't think you can make this go away. I feel like this is a test here for you, if you will, from the universe with that World card. It's like, come on, Taurus, it's graduation day. And everything you have learned in your life is saying to you, when you don't address something, there seems to be a bigger issue. So it's better to ask and know than to not ask at all and then possibly be blindsided in the future. So I know it's in regards to house, home, structure, and stability. And you're reluctant to ask because you don't know if it's a pro or a con response from this other person or entity, but not knowing is not making you happy. At least if you know, then you can plan and prepare. They might say to you, you know what, we've been considering eliminating your position. Or, you know what, I'm not really happy in this relationship. But at least you know where you stand. Then you can provide suggestions. You can help. You can prepare maybe to move on. You know, at least then you have options and choices. Right now, you're restricting yourself from having those options and choices because you're allowing fear to control your next step. Let's get you some advice here. Advice here for Taurus this week. Advice for Taurus. One more shuffle. Thank you. Your advice for the week. Empress, stand in your power. Know your worth and value. Nine of Swords. Those are all those doubts, fears, and insecurities. And the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Look at that. World card to the World card. Whether this situation, environment, or connection continues or not, your advice here is to rest assured that you are valued. You are worthy. You are capable of creating more for yourself. So if this is a road that has run out of road, there are more roads out there. So your lesson here is to know your value and to know your worth and to stand in your power and to have an uncomfortable conversation and to know that no matter what the outcome of that conversation is, at the end of the day, you're going to be okay. And this was a big lesson. And I would see it as graduation day. I remember graduation day when I was graduating high school. And you think you get to graduation day and everything's fine, but I had such stage fright just getting up on stage and having to walk across to grab the diploma. And I'm not trying to trivialize what you're going through, but this really would be you like getting out of your comfort zone and walking across the stage and grabbing the diploma, and maybe not knowing what's going to happen next. You know, are you taking a year off? Are you going to college? But at least you walked across the stage, and at least you did something difficult. And once you grab that diploma, for good or for bad, even if you don't know where you're going, once you walk up off that stage, know that you're going to be okay and you'll land on your feet. That's what I have for you, Taurus, for the week ahead. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video on your mobile device if you're able to do that. And as always, good luck with this. And of course, I'm sending you light, love, and peace.